how to become the best version of yourself from the inside out, because your world is not going to change until you change your internal landscape. That's just the way that it works. And a lot of times in the self-help community and personal growth and spirituality, people are talking about manifestation and how to create your best life. So in this video, I'm going to talk about the 2 most important things that you can do to create your best life, okay? If you don't, please like and subscribe if you like my energy, and comment below. This helps boost in the algorithm, so it's kind of giving back to me when you comment below. And also I am able to connect with you guys what you need more, and I answer all of my comments, so you can let me know how you feel about this video. If you want to work with me, my business phone number is below. You can reach out, text me, only if you're serious. If you're gonna text me about anything besides booking a session or coming for an in-person retreat in Sedona, Arizona, because I host those, and also I do online coaching programs. If you text me for anything besides interest in that, I'm not gonna answer you because I get too many people messaging me about my services and stuff, so I'm not able to just talk with you. But I'll answer your comments on the video. I appreciate you understanding and the respect. All right, let's get into it. My name is Grace Morelia. I specialize in trauma healing and subconscious reprogramming, helping you heal yourself to become the most authentic, soul-aligned version of yourself so that you can live your purpose. So the first point that I'm going to talk about in this video is the importance of self-love. You're going to hear a river behind me because I'm at the river. Look how pretty. This is near Sedona, Arizona. Okay. So the first thing is we need to establish a relationship with your true self. We're always able to go deeper inside of yourself to create a relationship with your true self. Your true self is your soul self. And so when people say they don't know themselves or they don't feel connected to themselves, it's because there is a lack of self-love. There is a lack of deep listening. There is a lack of knowing. When we are conditioned and grow up in this world and we are, taught to be a certain way in society, do certain jobs, then it pulls us away from our medicine, from our inner truth, and from our purpose. So, that's just the world that we live in. If we were 100% all connected to each other, if you were 100% connected to yourself, you would have a lot different life if you don't already have that now, right? Your life would be an extension of who you really are, and your external manifestations, your external world, would be a mirror of who you really are. So the work that I facilitate with my clients, the trauma healing and subconscious reprogramming that heals limiting beliefs as well, or inner blocks, this is addressing the root of your issues that keep you out of a self-loving place, a self-embodied place, and also from your personal power. So when we get into healing yourself, let's say you are working a job that you don't like, for an example. You're not going to be living your most authentic life because you are spending your energy in a role that doesn't align with who you are. So the goal is looking at your life and saying, where can I be more authentic to who I truly am, and how can I take actions that affirm that? Self-love is not, I am going to, 333 on my timer. Self-love doesn't mean I'm going to just, drink green juice, I'm going to go to the gym. Self-love means, how can I show up for myself in the way that best supports my highest evolution, right? What does it mean to choose myself? And the issue is that many people, most of us have people-pleasing tendencies, over giving to people before ourselves, right? Giving to people before ourselves, which leaves us naturally in a place where we feel disconnected from who we truly are, right? If you are giving to the extent that you are, let's say you're not giving from an authentic place, this is what I call self-abandonment. You are abandoning your needs, you are abandoning your inner voice. I'm trying to make this so it doesn't shake. So we need to see, where are you self-abandoning your own inner needs? And this is important, and I know that's a deep question. Where are you self-abandoning your own inner needs? But it's something to reflect on, right? And I want to give you a pro tip here. You will know if you are self-abandoning, you will know if you are self-abandoning by how it feels in the moment. If something feels out of alignment, if it feels like you are having to jump out of yourself and leave yourself for other people all the time, then that is self-abandoning, that is people-pleasing, and that is keeping you out of your authentic self. When you come back to a place of empowerment right? You take your power and energy back, which I also have a $97 from people pleaser to self-empowered, and the self-love accelerator. These are 2 masterclasses in one for $97, teaching you how to stop being drained by other people, stop people pleasing, learn to love yourself in an integrated, strong way on a daily basis, right? We need to create daily habits, daily routines, daily structures that get you into alignment with yourself so you can hear your inner voice, you can hear your intuition, and start creating a life of self-love where you're acting on, in resonance with that true self. So you can look at that below as well if that resonates. But so where are you self-abandoning in your life? This is really important because we can't talk about being in your true self or creating the most abundant version of your life. I'm not talking about money here. I'm talking about, that's an aspect, of course, but I'm talking about your most embodied self, your most abundant self is found by listening to your inner voice. So when you listen to your inner voice, your life then manifests around your unique frequency. You have a frequency, you have dreams, you have desires, you have goals that your soul wants to reach, but it can only be reached through self-love and knowing the self. So what does that mean? We need to look at the parts of you that are still playing in the background or in the forefront. Actually, they're not in the background. They're very visible. I know that you can feel them because in your daily life, you can feel the ways that you don't feel good, that you don't feel connected to yourself, that you feel like, wow, there's multiple parts of me at play here. And some of these are really disempowering or self-sabotaging or, childhood trauma related or just something from the past keeping you stuck and stagnant. Whether you know that or not, I can help you identify that in literally 30 seconds if you don't know, because I'm really, really good at that in my sessions. But let's just say that you don't know, or let's just say that you do know. If you do know what's blocking you, what you can do is use self-love and asking yourself deeper questions, right? Like, why is it that I'm playing this pattern out? What is this? How is this reflecting in my life, right? Why am I playing into these self-limiting beliefs? And is it because I feel unworthy of love? Is it because I feel like I'm fearing abandonment, so I'm jumping out of myself and I am, giving and giving and giving, but I'm not listening to myself, right? So we need to pull it back in. See what it is that is keeping you out of your true voice. And then you start changing that from the inside out, okay? And also through self-love, compassion, and self-acceptance. If you can accept yourself, you forgive yourself from your past, you forgive your inner wounds. Forgiveness, what do I mean? It's more like a transmutation. Transmutation, overcoming the old emotions, right? Forgiving the situation, whether there's people attached to it or old versions of yourself that still need forgiveness and acceptance. When you work through that and make it an intention to accept yourself and love yourself as you are, and then choose actions that reflect that in your daily life, then you're going to slowly but surely create a relationship that's empowering. Because let's say that you are suffering with people pleasing and you don't know how to show up for yourself. Well, then we need to understand why. Because if we get into the wound of why, it's not as simple as if we get into the wound of why, we're getting into the root of why. The root is really important to understand and heal, all right? Really important, because you can't just try to do surface level self-love things like going to the gym, exercising. Those are all really important, but that's what I call maintenance work, right? We need to go to the deeper levels so that you can overcome it. Because when you heal the deep wounds that you have keeping you out of your power, or the deep belief systems that you have keeping you out of your power, naturally self-love will emerge, because love is your true self. Your intuition will emerge because that is your true self speaking to you. So the closer that we get to our true self through healing, the more we are in alignment with our mission and what we are here to do. That's why it's so important. And then your true self will manifest itself in your reality without you really having to do as much, because your life is a reflection of what's inside of you. So if you have these old beliefs inside of you, then what needs to happen is we need to change those beliefs, we need to change those traumas, we need to change those wounds and emotions into personal power so that your true self emerges, and then your life naturally reflects that shift. That's the importance. You can't change You can't change from out there. You can't manifest from out there. You need to do it inside of yourself, but it's a good thing because that means you can empower yourself into the change that you need to make. You can change your life from the inside out. That's really the only way that you can achieve change. I promise you, it is a miracle frequency. You will be amazed at what manifests from doing this inner work. And that's my message for you today. I hope that was supportive. You can text me for a private session or programs or in-person retreats. And my website and testimonials are below. Please like and subscribe and comment. I love you. I'll talk to you later. And also, I am not going to tell you my age, but I'm in my later 20s. Okay, thank you. Bye.